ESC Radio live from Berlin, and our guest here at the studio today is Luca Hänni, who will be representing Switzerland at this year's Eurovision with the song She Got Me. Hey, Luca.
Hello, everybody. Hi.
Luca, when you will be taking to the stage at Expo Tel Aviv mid-May, I think you'll be singing the second semi-final.
It's the second semi-final,
That's
right?
on the 16th of May, and the rehearsals start a little earlier. Then you will be looking back at pretty exactly 2 months of promotion. Your song was presented on the 8th of March.
Yeah.
So,
that's right.
Well, most of the promo trip is done. How are you looking back on this adventure so far?
But the whole adventure was just amazing. I mean, and the peak is coming. You know what I mean? Like it was just everybody saying, "Oh, it was just the beginning. It was just the beginning," and it was just like awesome. We did also that Amsterdam thing, the Eurovision concert, with a lot of interviews, and it was just crazy. And the whole people, they are really lovely, and they are so. Also, they gave really good feedbacks. Most of them, they were really good, and I like that. No, it was such a great time, and now I'm ready. I think ready for the stage. Now, first we will go to Sweden and have the production rehearsals, because we will arrive at when like. Yeah, sorry, it's not in that time, but on a Sunday, and just on Monday it's the first rehearsal, and they also will film that, so we have to be ready on point. But yeah, it's going good.
Okay.
It's going good. Breathe.
Luca, let's get back briefly to when this all started for you, because actually you are one of these artists. You've been discussed for a couple of years already as a possible representative for Switzerland at Eurovision. Many people wanted you to see you in Eurovision. That's a common thing. There are many artists who never did it, and when it comes to Eurovision, they are asked, "Would you ever do Eurovision?" And then the common answer is, "Well, with the right song, I would do it." So I wonder, how did it happen with you? Was that an answer that you gave at some point?
Yeah, exactly. It was kind of that, like, but I think it was right. It was right because you were right. The television was asked me also 2 years before and 1 year before, like, okay, you want to do it? How we can do that with that pre-show thing, the whole stuff. But I think I wasn't ready then. So, and now I think I'm ready. I have the right song for me. I feel good, and yeah, it was the right thing.
Tell us about She Got Me, how that happened. Was it discussed first what type of song you would like to sing at Eurovision? That you maybe said, okay, I only want to do it with an up-tempo song or a ballad. Was there a discussion about that?
Not really. Actually, it was a songwriting camp last year in summer, and then we were three people mixed weird together, and then we just said, let's write a song. And the sun was shining, it was hot, and we wrote it about 5 songs, and then She Got Me catched me a lot, and then I sent that to the TV station. Yeah, but it was not a plan like, oh, okay, we need an up-tempo thing. It was just like we wrote 5 songs, and She Got Me was the best. Yeah.
The Swiss team recruited Sasha Jean-Baptiste for the staging of your song.
Yeah.
She's a well-known name in the world of Eurovision. She, I think, meanwhile, 14 in the past, and this year 3. She'll be staging 2 other acts this year, and among them Loreen in 2012. I think it was Loreen, Euphoria. She staged that one, and Christian Kostov 2 years ago, who came second, and Eleni Foureira last year, who came second last year.
Sasha.
So, for you, it's a first timer with Sasha.
It's the first time with Sasha, right? Yeah. Yeah. But I'm so happy to work with her. She's amazing. I mean, she did a lot of staging that she said, and she doing a great job. And also, I'm so happy with my staging. I can't tell you now what it is, but you will see it. But I'm really happy, and it's so fun to work with her. It's really good.
But I have to ask you a little bit, because there's the video, the music video for She Got Me, which has a certain style.
I see it in the background.
We have it there. And I know already that the staging in Tel Aviv will be a little different, very different, or whatever. When the video was produced for the song, did you already think of the staging? Because in the end, it's a TV show, and the whole thing is meant to be on television at some point. So when the video was, did you discuss that?
Yeah, it was already, the staging was already, it was not finished, but it was in the half, I think. And then we started to do the video concept, and it was planned to do a different thing. Yeah. And I think it's good when we have that 1920 style, you know what I mean? Yeah, that 1920 style. But then we thought it's cooler than we do two different things. Then we have both. Yeah.
Okay. Would you do the 6 people on stage thing? So you know that maximum 6 people on stage.
I know.
Will you be?
We will see. But I will dance and I will sing, and it will be a really, really great show.
Well, dance is a good keyword because I remember that a couple of years ago you participated in a TV dance show. I think it wasn't it called Dance?
It was Dance.
I think, and I remember that. I didn't see the whole show, but some shows, and I thought, well, this actually kind of cool for an artist, who's a singer, to participate in such a show, because it's a big step and quite helpful for the career to participate in such a show.
Yeah, it was the most helpful thing in the last 3-4 years for me, because before that show I don't dance a lot, and it was just like I liked to move, but it wasn't that good, you know what I mean? I feel like, okay, no, that's nothing for me. Then I did that show, and it brings me like to another level to myself. So, and now I can bring them together, the voice and dancing stuff, and that was a really, really good experience for me.
And there are special dance moves actually for She Got Me, right? You put a video out on Facebook and Instagram. So most of the listeners might have seen that already. So that came together with Sasha? Or is it something?
I can say something. Yeah, these 2 moves that we see in this little rehearsal video, I will do it also on stage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why, I'm just wondering. I try to think, what could it be?
But yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, we thought it's funny to show 2 steps, like also for the fans, and they can learn it. Yeah.
So you mentioned, I think you mentioned the pre-party in Amsterdam. You participated in Eurovision in concert. There are several of these pre-parties. There's one in Madrid, one in London, and one in Riga as well, in Latvia.
Oh, okay.
Then of course the Amsterdam thing. Well, basically these some artists do all of these parties, and they are quite helpful. Of course, they help the artist with a presentation of the song in front of an audience, of course. The other side effect of this whole thing is that you get to know the other competitors. What about you? Have you already? Well, in Amsterdam, you have met some of them.
Yeah, I mean, we did just Amsterdam because the timing. I also have to finish the album for Germany, and all that stuff comes together. But Amsterdam, it was just amazing, and I met Spain, Mika, and of course, the Netherlands, and also Germany. I mean, the sisters, they're really lovely, and I think it was really cool to meet them, you know, and to see them on stage.
Have you met someone that you could maybe imagine to work with in the future? Probably not yet, because you don't know them that well enough. Some of them, they meet again and again and again, and they become friends, and they start discussing.
I think that can happen. I think in Israel, because now in Amsterdam it was like 10 minutes. Like, hello, oh, nice to meet you, nice to meet you, nice to meet you, nice to meet you. So much faces and so much countries, and yeah.
You just mentioned the album, that you're working on an album. There's an interesting thing, because in December, end of last year, you presented a German language song, which I think was only your second German recording. There was another song in 16, Warum, right?
Yeah.
And then there was this one by Mia, and you also announced a whole German language album, which kind of collides now with this very international Eurovision thing. So I wonder, what can you tell us about a new album?
So that's true. That's true. So the German thing was planned before Eurovision, but it doesn't matter anyway. So we will do the German album because I want to do German stuff like in Germany. But I also want to do, of course, like international songs in English, and I will do that after Eurovision too. So I have like 2 projects at the same time.
Okay.
It's gonna be a lot of fun and work.
But I imagine there won't be a German version of She Got Me.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes, maybe.
Will be cool. Let's see.
Okay.
We will see.
Is already when is there a date for the release of that German album? No, not yet.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
But I will go on tour in Germany in October, November. So then it will be out.
The staging is very important, crucial in Eurovision, and one part can be the choreography, in your case, certainly. And another part is the visual thing, which means the fashion part.
Yeah.
You created your own label a couple of years ago. And I wonder, when you perform nowadays, the outfits, is that just your own choice? Do you choose them more by yourself, or is there a team, or did you discuss it with people?
Yeah, about the outfits and a whole visual. We built a whole team because it was too much to do that alone. It's my stylisting that do the whole styling thing that I worked with also in the video and in every video that I did in my career. So that's really important for me that I have kind of a same team together also in Eurovision with Sasha. And I mean, Sasha, of course, it's new and that's great. But for me, it was also important to work with someone that I already know and that already know me, you know what I mean? And then we did that all together and yeah.
But it's decided what you will be wearing on stage in Tel Aviv?
Oh yeah,
it is. But you
have it on my phone.
Oh, sure.
No, I can't show you. But we will see it. It's just like, yeah, it's a secret.
Full secret or partly a secret?
No, it's full of secret.
Full secret.
They will kill me otherwise.
I can imagine. Actually, Luca, you're one of the favorites, which is quite unsurprising a bit for Switzerland.
For Switzerland.
Kind of.
Me too.
Well, not if you look back at the whole history of Switzerland at Eurovision, because Switzerland had their success at Eurovision, but in recent years it was not that successful. So you are one of the favorites this year. Does it put any pressure on you?
A little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, the good thing is in every interview they ask me that. So what is about the pressure? And I was like, no. No. But okay. Yeah, I mean, of course, it's so nice to see that the odds and all that stuff, it's going really good. But for me, I just think like, okay, I do my rehearsal and I want to do the best on the stage, and that's really important. So then I push it a little bit by side. Yeah.
It's certainly.
But of course, it's great. Thank you.
It's certainly important to focus on your own thing in a way. Yeah. Nevertheless, there's always the question: do you follow a bit, or do you know all the other songs, or you don't care about the other songs? Or
no, I know the other songs, of course. But you say it right. It's I have to focus myself, and it's. I mean, the odds and all that stuff, that's great, but it's this 3 minutes on stage. And I have, yeah.
Okay, not too much time left, so we'll be curious what we will be seeing in May on stage in Tel Aviv. So thank you very much, Luca, for this.
Thank you.
And best of luck for the contest.
Thank you. See you guys. Bye.